Welcome once again, guys, to our weekly recap. Let me go over with you some entries and setups we share with our team. This week was decent. The balance was positive for us. We ended up in profit with small winners. I just wanted to say that. Um, for me personally, I had no luck because I missed some retracement and I waited for it for some retracements that I will cover them with you. But this retracements never happened, so I missed those opportunities. Those were unfilled orders. But with the smart money trading ideas, we did pretty good. Let me show you my some setups I shared with the team. For instance, we had this Euro Aussie at the beginning of the week. See that this let me show you the chart. See that this was at the beginning of the week. During whole London session, the market started to consolidate, to compress, and then we have this push. All right, this movement. We had this very nice impulse, creating a break of a structure, and we had two levels. So what happened here is that the market did not retrace to this level, to this order block, and this order block was responsible of breaking this high. So we missed this opportunity. In fact, the price just made a retracement. It didn't even fill this one. It just went straight to the take profit level. And once the take profit level is hit, I rather delete my order. Why is that? Because the work is done already. So most likely they will not be interested in using this demand area, or if it's a supply area, well, it's the same thing. So that's the reason why I always delete my orders if they hit take profit first. I also share this one on Eurogen. I love this setup because if you see the market failed to create a new higher high, and it broke structure, it broke this low, it broke this other low too, and we had this supply area here in the 15-minute time frame. So I was waiting for the price to make the retracement, not just because there was another block, and we always need a retracement after a big move, but also in lower time frames we had here a small downtrend trend line, and that's what creates liquidity to the upside. So in many scenarios, market, once we have a trend line like this, the market will go up, grab the liquidity above the trend line or below the trend line if it's the opposite scenario, tap our zone and then drop. But in this case, the price just filled this inefficiency and hit our take profit level with no retracement. So I missed this one too. Yeah, this happens. And we have cat gen, same thing. We had here a beautiful supply area. If you trade or if you're learning supply and demand strategy, supply and demand methodology, you know this is a CP area, a CP zone. You, or also known as drop base drop, as DBD. So what happened here? Price did retrace but didn't feel the wick. I mean, didn't touch the wick right here, and my order was not filled by 2 pips if I'm not mistaken. So price dropped from this area. It almost created a new low, and then it retraced. But once again, if the work is done, if the TP or or the price get close to the TP area, I just delete the order because it's not worth it to try it again. It might reverse, it might drop from this area, but it's not a high probability setup. And then unfortunately, I had this Euro USD trade, which hit my stop loss during the New York session. The price was consolidating, then it changed structure in a major supply area. Then we see some reactions to this supply level, and in the 5 minute time frame, we saw some broke of some structures um, that were broken. So I enter manually, and then the price rallied and hit my stop loss. So those were my entries. Unfortunately, I ended up personally in a loss, but I was able to recover using smart money trading ideas, and let me show you those right now. Then he shared some ideas during the week on Aussie dollar and Kiwi dollar, and we I personally took them too, and this basically work as a buffer for the other setups I also take. So basically, they both were sell entries on Aussie dollar around this area, and this was the other setup. This was the other setup he shared. They both were sell entries. This week, our smart well our smart money trader, he uses a lot the DXY, and sometimes DXY turns a little bit complicated to read. That makes the reading a little bit difficult for us too. So that was basically what happened this week. So this was our trading week, guys. Basically, I missed some setups and I had a loss, but our smart money trader did pretty good this week on the forex market with these two instruments. And there was another setup on Bitcoin which ended up in a break even trade. So overall, it was positive for us. Small winners, but win is much better than lose money or end up the week with a drawdown. So yeah, that was the week for today, guys. Sometimes market is really tough. That's the reality of market, but overall we have been doing pretty good. If you're interested in learning more about smart money, more about supply and demand, you can contact us on Instagram. You can send us an email too. All the information is in the description below. Have a nice day. Bye bye.